Hey everybody, I wanted to give an update on how I'm doing so far with this hCG diet that I mentioned in a previous video. Today for me is VCLD day 6. VLCD day 6. Very low calorie day 6. 500 calories a day, 3 hCG drops a day. If you don't know what that is, go back to my other video where I mentioned that I was starting, or watch another video, Google it. This is actually day 6, but I've had 5 previous days, so I won't count today. The previous 5 days that I have been eating the very low calories, that menu, I have released 9.8 pounds. 9.8 pounds, so that's almost 2 pounds a day. Not too shabby. I don't expect for that to continue throughout the month, but I'm pleased with that for now. Today is the first day when I was driving around and I actually just calmly thought to myself, gee, I miss fast food. I really, really like fast food. I shouldn't say that I love it. I was going to say I love it, but I really, really like it, and that's where this little tire came from. So I definitely know I'm going to lose, even if I wasn't doing the hCG drops. The very fact that I've been abstaining from fast food is going to work wonders for me. All my pants will probably fall off of me at the end of this month just from not eating the fast food so often. One of the things, this is like a TMI moment, I guess, but one of the things that I'm surprised about, because I'm eating so many vegetables, and I usually don't, I usually eat everything except vegetables, I'm surprised that I'm not regular. I'm surprised that I'm not doing that. And I don't know what it is. I'll have to look that up, because I know you're supposed to go every day. So other than that, though, I'm doing just fine. I'm not irritable. I'm not ready to kill anybody. I'm not mean to people, any meaner than usual. And today I actually went to Whole Foods, which is probably like 5 miles away. It's pretty close. I noticed that finding foods without starch or sugar or artificial sweeteners is quite difficult to do outside of Whole Foods and other specialty markets. You know, there's the processed food that we eat all the time. All of those, basically the produce is on the outside, the milk is on the outside, and so forth, and all those aisles in between that have food or processed foods that aren't good for us, but they're so convenient, they're so easy, they're so prevalent. It's hard to change that mindset into eating clean and eating green and being more cognizant of what I'm putting in my body. So this is a good thing for me. I still wish I could eat more than 500 calories, but this whole experience, I believe, is going to teach me a lot about self-discipline and self-control, and just redefining what it is that I really want, not just out on the outside in my appearance, but also the way I want to feel, the way I want to look, the things that I want to do. So it's not just about me losing some weight, it's also about me being disciplined in various areas of my life, and I'll develop that more in another vlog. One thing I can say about Whole Foods, even though I felt kind of empowered in there, able to find things that I needed, really wasn't too fond of their prices or the smell up in there. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's just my Whole Foods in Buckhead and near Atlanta or what, but I don't like the smell in there. I discovered a couple of sites that actually have coupons for places like Whole Foods, which is really interesting, because what I was thinking was, because it's so expensive to eat healthy, that I could just forget being able to save money and get good deals and find good coupons the way I used to for all that processed stuff. So usually when you get coupons on Sundays especially, it's usually Procter & Gamble, Red Plum, and Smart Source. And most of that stuff is processed. The food items are processed or for restaurants. And so I was thinking that my couponing days would be over, that I would have to start, you know, increasing my budget, my food budget, but not so fast. I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to go off the deep end. I could also say that my attitude is better. I didn't think I was going to be this easy about not being able to have fast food regularly, or even not for so long. I discovered today, I was driving down the street, I noticed there was a Fat Burger, and Fat Burger is not a place that I normally go, but it's because I've never really lived near one. And I've been living here for almost a year, and I never knew that there was one near my house. So that was kind of interesting, but what really kind of threw me off was finding out from one of the coupon sites that starting tomorrow and for the next 10 days, Starbucks is having a Frappuccino sale where from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. you can get a Frappuccino for half off. And I'm just thinking, great, I've got a gift card. I just got a gift card the other day for Starbucks, and I can't even enjoy it right now. I know I can go get coffee, but I don't really like coffee. I like the sugary, milky, caramelly, mochiata stuff. So those of you not on this diet, go on ahead and enjoy it and get it in while the getting is good, because there's no way in the next 10 days that I'm going to be ready to have a Frappuccino. I'm on day 6. It's going to be a long time before I can have one of those. And that also got me to thinking, actually, let me back up a little bit. Across from the Fat Burger is Chick-fil-A, and my daughter's school had a fundraiser today. It was Cinco de Mayo. They had this little festival, all this stuff, and I had to go in there and get her some stuff. I didn't have to, but she's a kid. I went in there, got her Chick-fil-A sandwich. She enjoyed it. I looked at her. I thought about how I could be enjoying it, because I usually finish her food, but she only ate half of it, and I said, put it away, bring it home, you can eat the rest later, and it's not going to tempt me. So I'm proud of myself for that. I was sitting there eating an orange. I was eating one of my snacks and watching her eat the Chick-fil-A stuff. So yay, pat on the back for me. But I was noticing that most of the social events that I go to, whether it has to do with my child or grown-ups only, revolves around food and or alcohol, and we know that's not healthy. So my challenge is for this weekend coming up, because today's Thursday, and in 2 days there's a gathering, and then there's things to do every weekend, really. What will I be doing on these weekends? Will I be tempted going out, hanging out with them, and being in restaurants and things like that, in home gatherings where there's food? Or will I just stay home and stay away from temptation, knowing that I have to set up my boundaries in a certain way? I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I'm leaning towards staying home and away from those events, at least for right now. Maybe when I get the hang of this whole hCG thing, it won't matter to me so much. Maybe in June when I get into P3. So anyway, I'm just thinking about self-control, discipline, things that I miss, things that I'm observing, and I know that there will be more coming up, but I just started reading the book, The War of Art, and it talks about, at least in the beginning of the book, it talks about resistance and procrastination, and it explains why goals such as losing weight are always met with such resistance, whether it's resistance from the person that's doing the diet or resistance from people that are watching, like you, watching me do the diet and saying, yeah, right, she ain't gonna lose all that weight in a month. There's no way. That's a hoax. It's a fad. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. So there's resistance all around. But I've got, my mind set. I've set my face like flint. And I will do another vlog very soon, probably next week, and let you know how much more weight I have lost. As I said before, I don't think I'll continue to lose 2 pounds every day. It's probably not the healthiest thing in the world to do so, but I do expect to continue to lose, and I'm really interested and excited to kind of see what develops as I lose this attitude of eating these processed foods and convenience stores and drive-through fast food restaurants and ease into a healthier lifestyle. Will it stick with me? Will it come into my mind? Will I stick with it, or will it just fall away? Will it really develop into a healthy habit for life, or will it just be a fad for me also? I don't know. Only time will tell. So stay tuned, and I'll see you again soon.